folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Dogs will kick this away and start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return.
Texas A&M offense will take over. 1st and 10.
He'll hand it off. They start tonight with a run, but it's stuffed for no gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back to throw. It's Weaver. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And the Aggies will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the 1st time tonight. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's a run. Running back's got it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the
pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Offense operating from the pistol. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. He'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll run it to the right side. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Weaver. He's running out of time here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. So it's second down and 10. Takes the handoff. Looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Pressure is coming. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Close to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Bulldogs line up with a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Weaver. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And now from the pistol formation. They'll have to throw it here on second down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. This time, a completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here you go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's Jefferson. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the single back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now second and looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He could go.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. He's going to set up a 3rd down play.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. There's contact on the throw. What a catch! Tackle at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Back to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That solid pursuit, though, trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Weaver. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Defense is coming after him. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. In the shadow of their goal line, looking to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking downfield, it's Weaver. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Back to throw. It's Weaver. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The pass rush gets home. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Makes it look easy.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. That's another big play by the senior quarterback. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass. It's Weaver. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Boom. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this.
Breaks into the clear. 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Weaver. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Looking to throw it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. And it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's reeled in. It's White. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's second down after that completion. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's looking deep here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass not complete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, great job by the big man getting his hand up to be able to knock that ball away. I'm always an advocate of these big defensive linemen who sometimes don't have the ability to get to the quarterback and affect him. You can still watch that quarterback and try to time your leap up to bat it away. Excellent job by the big man.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Looking for the wide out. He's wide open. Look out. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Looking to scramble. He's running out of time here. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws to the tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a deep completion. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To throw, it's Weaver. It's a short completion to the tight end. The defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Georgia. A huge special teams score. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. To the air, it's Weaver. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he's bringing it back. He's going to score in the pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Empty set now, 5 wide.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
He's back to throw again on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to pass. It's Weaver. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs. The defense produces 6 points.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And they hand it off to the back.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion now from the tight end. Hand off to the right side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking downfield. It's Weaver. That's caught. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Now the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. Solid tackle, able to get him down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a fourth down, you're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. To throw, it's Weaver. That is broken up and incomplete.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back. It's Weaver. Looking for 6. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going.
Georgia, 35. Texas A&M.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 17. Set to kick this one away.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield. Catch is made down the middle. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage